Hey, it's Ryan from UpfitSupply.com, and in this video, we're gonna be unboxing a Legend BedBoss structural truck bed floor. Let's get into it. All right, this is a new product from Legend Fleet Solutions. It's called the BedBoss. It is for pickup truck beds. It's almost like a bed mat, but it's more like a bed floor with a structural cargo system built into it. There's kind of two versions of it. There's the BedBoss and the BedBoss Lite. The BedBoss Lite is kind of like essentially a very heavy duty bed mat. It's a 19 millimeter composite material mat that's gonna go in the truck bed. It's rigid. And then there's the regular BedBoss, which has built-in cargo rails, a steel subframe, if you will, that allows you to tie down different cargo and things like that. So what we're gonna be unboxing in this video is actually the BedBoss, the regular BedBoss that has that cargo floor and the load rails and all of that in it. Now our first box is gonna be this giant box. So, you know, it's about a 6 foot by 6 foot box. It's gonna have our composite material in it. So let's go ahead and get this open. Okay, here we have our composite pieces. So the way that this works with the BedBoss is you have these pieces of composite material. This is actually the back side. I'm gonna flip it over. This is the side that's facing up. It's a nice kind of rubberized grip surface on top of it. But this is a full composite material. Now you can see here on the edges, we do have milling. And this is where that cargo or the steel subframe is going to attach to these different pieces. And so you're gonna get sent all of the pieces in the giant Legend box. And we have another box which we'll open here in a minute that has the actual steel pieces in it. And one of the awesome things about this is it does have that cargo rail in it that you can attach cargo to, and cargo straps, bungee cords, whatever you want. And the steel subframe does not have to be drilled into the actual truck bed, which is pretty great. It uses some vehicle-specific brackets that are gonna tie into existing embossments or pre-threaded locations where your D-rings are on the truck bed. So it's a no drill, no non-destructive install. All right, so for this particular application, this is for a Ford F-150 5.5 foot bed, the short bed, truck behind me. And so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. So it looks like there's probably 1, 2, this is either left and right because we have a wheel well cut out right here. And then this might be the rear. It's gonna sit back here. Now, one thing to make note of on these boxes is the way that Legend does their installation instructions is there's not gonna be a piece of paper in the box. There's a QR code right here. You wanna scan that with your phone, get the latest install instructions. Looks like we have some foam wrapped steel frame here. Wow, this is just heavy duty bracket here. I believe this integrates into a D-ring location. So you're gonna take an existing cargo ring off of the side of the bed. You're gonna tie into those existing holes. You still get a D-ring up top. And then you have a bunch of eye holes here to tie into, and then this is gonna attach to that subframe. But I'm just amazed at how thick this metal is. It's incredible. I'm gonna take a measurement here, about 6.4 millimeters thick. So what is that? This is pretty heavy duty. I believe this is rated for 1,500 pounds load rating for the cargo management system, if you will. So really beefy brackets here. Another one here, I'm sure one is left and one is right, or they may not be side specific. And this is powder coated in a black finish. It's kind of a matte black, not super glossy. Looks like we have another one here, same thick steel. Some angle iron here for some support, and another one here. Now let's go ahead and unwrap the frame. So I'm thinking this is the rear piece of the frame. Looks like it's double plated right here, single here. Go ahead and take a measurement here. I'll let you guys do the conversion. 2.24, 2.25. I'm not a metal specialist, so you can look that up and see what type of gauge steel that is, but it's 2 layers of it right here together. Looks like we have another piece here. This might be front or rear. Not sure. Now this particular kit right here is a pre-production. So this is kind of a test kit that Legend sent us to get feedback on. And so there may be some changes or improvements to this, or maybe even like some tags like here from manufacturing that might be shown on ours that may not be on yours when you get it. But for all intents and purposes, it's going to be very similar. Same thing for other models. So if you've got a 6.5 foot bed F-150 or a Super Duty, or you have Chevy or a Ram, it's going to be relatively similar, but obviously there's going to be different size pieces to fit in your particular bed. All right, now we have one of the rails, if you will, that have these little cutouts for attaching your ratchet straps or whatever you want to tie your cargo down. You're gonna have one on each side, and this is pretty thick right here, like on top. So there's kind of 2 plates of steel right here. There's this top plate, which is extra thick. We go ahead and take a measurement of that. 4.98, almost 5 millimeters thick. So that's super thick, almost a little bit thinner than these side brackets right here. And there's another sheet of steel below it. And then I don't know if you'll be able to see this on camera or not. If you look down, there's kind of like a vertical support right in here. It's gonna be super strong frame. It's already super heavy. And here's another side. I don't know if these are side specific or not. But again, this is a rail that's gonna run forward to backwards, and you're gonna have this piece in the middle of it. So I don't know if I'll be able to demonstrate this or not. But this kind of sits on the edge here. So you're looking at this from the side, and this is gonna sit flush, almost flush with the floor here. And you're gonna have these 2 steel rails on either side, plenty of places to tie into, additional ring locations. That's one of the problems that I've had with the F-150 is like, there's 4 D-rings that you can attach to, but they're kind of in awkward places to get to. Not always the best options for tying things down. This is gonna give you plenty of those options. I wanna take a look here at the hardware bag. So I like that all of our hardware is separated by type. We've got some lock washers, some smaller lock washers, some, I don't know if these are lock nuts or just regular nuts, some bolts, nuts, lock washers, screws, and some nut certs it looks like. So I'm curious if part of the installation process, if you actually put these nut certs underneath here, then a bolt is going to attach your rail to the composite material. Now, I should say this is my first time looking at this product. It is brand new. This is a pilot kit. Things could change. They might have these already put in place on the production version, I'm not sure. So there may be minor differences that you just want to take in consideration, but this is still a good overview of the product, what you get, and what everything is going to look like. We're going to install this on the F-150 behind me. Also going to film that. Again, the installation might be different when it actually comes out in production. But this is the new BedBoss system. If you're looking for this product or any other equipment to get your van or truck ready for work, be sure to check us out at upfitsupply.com. Again, my name is Ryan. Have a good one.